Guardians, what is going on, y'all? Sly here, back at it with another Destiny 2 Black Armory video for you. And this time we are checking out the recently unlocked Bergusia Forge. Yeah, Bergusia? Anyway, we'll take a look at how you can get the insanely powerful fusion rifle called Jotunn, along with the best way to beat this final Forge boss. So, let's do exactly that, guys. Let's dive into it. First off, as we all know, there will be two little robot dudes flying around the map on the second round. But there's more to this final key, and it's something we'll talk about a little later on in another video. So for right now, don't worry about shooting the shield robots on the second round. Instead, work on the pursuit for the key itself. Moving on to Jotunn, things are still in the early stages, and the forge has only been opened for a few days now. But so far, from the people I've talked to, along with my own personal experience, it's just like the other forges. You have to bring in a powerful weapon frame that's ready to forge. And since Bergusia Forge is special, you can forge any weapon frame by completing the Bergusia Forge. Myself and another have both had Jotunn drop from having the powerful auto rifle frame in our inventories. Now usually it's a weapon you'd have to forge over in Volunder, but if you bring it here and forge it at Bergusia instead, you have a chance at getting Jotunn to drop. Once again, it's possible that it can drop from any weapon frame ready to forge, or it's also even possible that it can only drop from weapon frames that are made to be forged at Volunder. More details are needed and news is kind of slim, but as of right now, I do know for sure that if you have the auto rifle frame, it can and will drop from completing that one in Bergusia. I've seen it personally drop from AR frames twice now, so that's where I would start, and if it doesn't drop for you, switch to another character, try it again, and then use the rest of the frames as a last resort. Jotunn is considered a fusion rifle, and it is super powerful in PvP. It's a one-hit kill that tracks its targets. Kind of useless in close quarter combat, but fun nonetheless. In PvE, it's also quite a bit of fun as well. Now, moving on to beating the Bergusia Forge boss, this one is kind of different. You know, the first two levels in Bergusia are the hardest, but also at the same time the easiest. There seems to be a lot more batteries dropping from the blue enemies, and on top of that, there's always blue enemies to kill. So time usually is never an issue. However, with snipers on every ledge, front, and sides of the map, you will be getting sniped quite a bit. And if snipers don't get you, the captains will, or better yet, the explosive shanks. So while you might die a lot more in this forge than in the other forges, you will have plenty of chances to make up for lost time. As for the boss, it's not as easy as the Izanagi Forge boss, but still, with Whisper, it is quite the breeze. The Bergusia Forge boss is a walker tank, so it's not that bad at all. Especially with Whisper, you shoot the legs and you're pretty much done. However, there is one spot that makes it very easy. Now, once you make it to the boss round, what you want to do is hop up back up to where the door opens that actually lets you into the forge to begin with. There will be a little ledge where you can stand up here. On the far left and right sides will be some kind of twisted metal and broken walls that you can hide behind as well. So what you do, guys, is simply slap down a wall of radiance and go to town with Whisper. Two of you focus on one leg while the other starts working on the second. Once it pops, all of you then focus on the weak point in its neck, and if all of you have Whisper, you can kill it right then and there. If not, a few shots to the second leg will open it up once again, and then it'll be lights out. This spot up here is pretty awesome, guys. Most of the enemies from the far side of the map won't even shoot at you because you're too far out of range. And if the boss shoots at you, all you have to do is simply strafe to the left or the right and hide behind the wall, and then just go back to what you were doing. This is the only boss that doesn't have shield bots in the beginning, and even if it did, you could simply snipe them from the exact same position. But yeah, that's it, guys. Pretty easy once you get to the boss. The electric shanks, explosive shanks, snipers, and those damn servitors that shield enemies, those are your biggest problems in the first two rounds. Try to kill the explosive shanks as soon as you hear them spawn so you can take them all out at once, because once they start roaming around the map, all of you will die. But that's about it, guys. Hopes this helped you beat it, and I hope Jotunn becomes yours. Once again, it could be that any weapon frame has a chance to drop Jotunn, but so far, I've personally only seen it drop from the auto rifle frame. And since it was so early, there wasn't much information about it. So if anything has been updated, comment down below, and I will pin it to the top so everyone knows for sure. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and for supporting Sly Nation. Feel free to check me out on Twitter or Facebook at Sly Nation or Sly Nation Gaming on the FB. If you're new to the channel, then welcome my friend. Subscribe for lots more Destiny 2, Anthem, and Division 2 videos. Spank the thumbs up, but only if you enjoyed yourself, and keep those eyes open for many more vids coming out soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all next time.